Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Jenny. I'm Moonlight Lady 1111. As you can see, I'm back with another pick a card reading for you today. If you are one of my return viewers, thank you so much for coming back to see me again. I really appreciate all the messages and love and support that you've been giving me so far. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Okay, as you can see, I've got 3 piles in front of me here. We've got pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So the title of this reading is Should I Contact Them? Simple question, maybe not such simple answers. Who knows? We'll find out when we get there, eh? So, yep, I've done this with a person in mind, with a romance in mind. If you have someone who's not romantically attached to you, you could still use these piles to answer that question. But I have done it with a romantic connection in mind. Okay. So we've got some quite big piles here, so I'm just going to get stuck in with them. We'll be going into detail about how they're feeling about you, what's going on in the connection, should you contact them, what would happen if you did contact them. So yeah, let's choose our piles. What we need to do is focus the mind now. Okay, so what I want you to do is take a big breath in. Hold it. And then let that breath go. Ignore numbers and colours and things like that. See which pile calls to you. I'll just give you a moment to do that. Okay, that should have been long enough. I'll just move these piles to one side. And we'll start with pile number 1. Okay, hi pile number 1. You chose this beautiful little moonstone. I will pop that up there for you so you know that you're on the right pile. Okay, let's get started. These are going to be quite long readings, I think. So let's just get on with them. Right, up here, I have got the Tarot of White Cats. If you do want to purchase any of the decks I've used, I will put links below for you to follow if you need to. Okie dokie. Tarot of White Cats is going to give me a bit of insight into what's going on here. Maybe the nature of the connection, something like that. Underneath that, I've got... No, actually, sorry. That's not true. I've asked these cards up here, what's gone on here. So I've not specifically asked for detail of the connection and the nature of it. I've just asked what's happened. So this is hopefully going to give us a bit more insight into the story cubes and the charms that I pull. Underneath that, I've got Tarot del Fuego. And I've asked the Tarot del Fuego, how is this person feeling towards you at the moment? So what are their current feelings? Current feelings, check in for them. Underneath that, I've got the Fountain Tarot. And I'll be asking the Fountain Tarot, should you contact them? So this is kind of a yes or no bit here. So this is going to be yes or no as to should you contact them or not. And then at the bottom, I've got the Tarot of the Magical Forest deck at the bottom there. And I've asked the Tarot of the Magical Forest, what would happen if you did contact them? So if this is a yes or if this is a no, what would happen if you contacted them? What would the outcome be of that? Okay, and then I've got one of these Romance Angel Oracle cards here. So that's going to tell me about the nature of the connection a bit more. And then one of these Lovers Oracle cards as well. So this is going to be, you know, a bit of advice, potentially exploring the connection more. And then I've got these cards here. So these two, you've got 2 of these. Most people have got 1. These are called Stressless, and these are really good mindful advice. And also, I've got one of these Sacred Spirit reading cards. to maybe give us a bit of insight into, you know, whatever's gone on here is clearly important to you. So to see what lessons we might be learning from this. But that's a bit open-ended. We're just going to see what Sacred Spirit's got to say to you today. Okay. I may end up pulling some of these at the end. Right. But first things first. Charms. Oh no, sorry. I'm jumping the gun. First things first is story cubes. Okay, so I'm going to throw these story cube dice and see if I can't get a bit of insight into what's the story, what's happened. Okay. This side. Okay. What's happened here? Phew, quite a lot has happened. I'm going to start with this one. I've got an upside down bee and a moon. What on earth is that? Oh, and there's a bridge there as well. So that's very interesting. I feel like this has something to do with the nighttime. Someone had quite a sting in their tail, didn't they? Okay, and then we've got a tower reversed and an eye. Very interesting. A fountain and a key. An alien and a lightning bolt. And aeroplane in the world. Aeroplane's upside down. Okay. So reading intuitively here. Like I said, there's something's gone on here, you know. Really had something to do with the nighttime. Somebody, this was like quite a buzzing connection, I think. You know, it felt like it had a lot of energy. There could have been a lot of to and froing. I think it could well have been quite physical. Like I said, there's been a lot of nighttime action, is what I'm getting from this. What you didn't see coming was that this would be a tower moment for you. The tower card talks of big, big changes. It's kind of upheaval. Now, with this being upside down, it's telling me that there was either some really huge internal changes that you had to go through, or you just really didn't see this coming. It's kind of maybe sparked a bit of an eye-opening situation for you. You know, maybe you found out some truth, and that's what opened your eyes to the situation. Or it could well be that you know, this really opened your third eye, really opened your mind's eye to new possibilities. And it was like a fountain of truth started bubbling forth for you. This was like a key. This opened a lock inside your mind. And I'm hearing that there was a huge spiritual awakening has happened to you with this alien and this lightning bolt. It's like, you know, the whole idea of the cosmos and your connection to it. Kind of, I'm hearing that it opened up like whole new worlds for you. Maybe not necessarily this person themselves, but just the experience of it really opened up a lot for you. And part of you feels like you've completed these chapters, you've gone to these other ends, and you wish you could go back and discuss more things with this person. For some of you, this person completely switched. Like, I think this person could have completely switched overnight. Some of them, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, but they could well have been wearing a mask. And when the truth of that came out, it's like you were back to square one with them. You didn't have a clue what had happened. Okay. For some of you, you felt like you spent your life kind of a bit like Rapunzel, you know, like locked in this castle away from everybody and everything. And this person kind of came along and opened doors for you in a way. They finally saw you, and that felt beautiful to you, but it wasn't fair. Wow, there's quite a few here. Okay. What have we got? Okay, we've got a little rabbit. So that could... Very weird little rabbit, actually. like made out of geometry patterns. So that could resonate for some of you. You could be Year of the Rabbit. Could be a power animal of yours. We've also got this weird little creature. I love this little creature. I'm not sure if it's Elf, you know, from the TV show, or if it's like some other little creature. But again, like with this alien, I was really getting light seed vibes, star seed vibes, and light family vibes. And again, I think like the whole idea of this stuff was opened up to you. Got a star sign here. Cancer could resonate for some. We've got so many animals here. Okay, we've got a little cow. We have a motorbike, so one or both of you might ride a motorcycle. I've got some letters. I've got the letters M and the letters X. And I've also got a little rune there. I think that rune might be Hagalaz. That M could also, the M and the X could also be runes. So I will read those for you. We've got an angel here as well. So please know that you are divinely guided and protected. And call out to your angels anytime you need and anytime you want. And you could well have thought, you know, that this was very divinely guided, this connection. So the letters M, X, or N could mean something to you. Got a snowflake here. So this could have been something in winter, or you could now feel like you're out in the cold. For some of you, you could maybe have been up to a little bit of no good in the night time there, where you were buzzing with this snowflake. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. It could well have been that could have been something that tore this connection apart in the end. We've also got a little woman's face. It's really reminded me of Roman gods. So one or both of you could have ties to Italy or Roman connections. We've also got, or Greek as well, actually. I'm hearing Artemis. I don't take what resonates. And I've also got a little starfish and a little flower. Four-leaf clover, good luck. For some of you, I'm hearing that you or your person could wear, what are they called? Is it a signet ring? You know, wow, I'm getting a lot of vibes off this charm. I've got the god Zeus coming through, Mars as well. But yeah, one or both of you could well wear one of these types of pendants or jewellery. I can't remember the name of it. I'll double check though. It's called a cameo. That's what it's called, isn't it? A cameo. So one of you or both of you could wear a cameo necklace or a ring or something like that. So the runes we've got are, let's see if I remember. That M, I believe, is Airwas. So that means a horse. Yes, so this moved really quickly. And it did come into union. This X could also be Gibo, so that could be gift. You know, it also represents a union between two people. And then we have the actual rune Hagalaz there as well, which is kind of stormy weather sort of thing. It's, you know, it has tower vibes. It's kind of wintry. It's something that you need to hide from, basically. Okay. What else have we got going on here? What's happened with you two? 8 of Cups, yep. So somebody walked away from their emotions. 9 of Pentacles reversed. And the 7 of Cups. Yeah, I think that you see, there was emotions here. I think basically that this person treated you as an option and then they may have chosen someone else because they didn't appreciate you for who and what you are. You know, you're a really strong, independent person, and yeah, I'm hearing that now wasn't the time for you to lose that independence that you have. Whew. But yeah, basically with this 7 of Cups, I'm feeling like it felt like a fantasy, you know, it felt like a dream. It felt like the most wonderful thing, and there were all these options in front of you. And it did really knock you off your perch, and you didn't want to be this strong, independent person anymore. You were happy to join with someone now. But yeah, with that Eight of Cups, it was time to walk away. Again, I feel like there is something to do with the nighttime here. Like they could have really let you down one night or something like that. But basically, they looked in the other direction and they decided that their journey was taking them in another direction. Or it could have been you that eventually walked away from this connection, but somebody walked away. Oh, okay. How do they feel about you? Ten of Swords reversed. Pretty. Eight of Cups reversed. The Devil. And the Queen of Swords reversed. Okay, this person could be an air sign. Don't have to be. So that's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but they don't have to be. We've also got the Devil here. There could be a Capricorn or have Capricorn in their chart. Really strong Libra and Capricorn energy here. But they don't have to be. It's more to do with what the cards say. But I know you guys like to know about the signs. Anyway, with that Ten of Swords in the reverse, we have another Eye in the reverse. They're pretty done with their feelings, to be honest. Ten of Swords reversed to me signifies like the end of the end, you know? I think that you feel like they let you down, but they don't see this as a betrayal. They're just done with this connection. I think that maybe this connection didn't quite come to enough fruition. Don't think it quite came. It moved very quickly, but it didn't quite come to fruition. So how do they feel about you? You know, their eyes aren't open to this situation. They're quite done. Like it's dead in the water to them. Eight of Cups reversed, you know. I think there was this walking away, and now it's like they feel there's not even anything to walk away from. I'm hearing any feelings that were there are kind of gone. The Devil, I think that this person could well be in the depths of something else. You could well kind of, oh, this is quite heavy, but you could well plague their mind quite a lot. You know, it might be one of the things that bothers them about how they behaved in the past is how they treated you, I think. But yeah, they've not got the greatest feelings towards you. Let's put it that way. They're quite cool. They're quite angry when they think of you. Whenever you cross their mind, they wish that they weren't thinking of you. With that Queen of Swords reversed, you know, it kind of causes them a bit of pain, anguish, anger. There's no loving feelings here anyway. Let's put it that way. Anything else about how pile number one's person feels towards them? Yeah, Knight of Cups reversed. They were not very honest with you when it comes to their feelings. You know, I think if they ever made out that they had strong feelings for you, then they weren't strong feelings, I don't think. Or if they were, there's no chance of them coming towards you with any feelings now. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, that's kind of a bit like that Devil energy there. I think they hold on very tight. They're quite in, what's the word? They kind of keep hold of their feelings. They don't give them out willy-nilly. Eight of Pentacles reversed. They're not really willing to work on anything. I really think that 8 goes on top of that 8. Because that Four of Pentacles, it's like you do cross their mind, okay? Pile number one, you do cross their mind. It's not like they've completely cut you out of their memory and, you know, you've not disappeared from their mind at all. But yeah, they're focusing on their own successes. They're focusing on their own journey forwards right now. Yeah, Chariot as well at the bottom of the deck. They've moved on quite a bit. Sorry if that's not exactly what you wanted to hear, but that is where their focus is at the moment. I'm hearing that they remember everything. Should you contact them? 8 of Wands reversed. There's a lot of 8s here. 8 of Wands reversed. The Moon and Death in the reverse. Ay, ay, ay. Pile number 1, I'm going to be blunt. No, don't contact them. 8 of Wands talks of swift movement. It talks of communication and messages flying around. It's reversed. So, again, I'm sorry if it's not exactly what you were wanting to hear. But don't contact this person. This is not a time for communication. There are unseen things at work here with the Moon. You know, your subconscious is telling you this. Your subconscious is telling you it's time to move on, time to have a bit of a rebirth. And I think you know that. You know, you're in that space where you know it's time to move on, but there is just something blocking that rebirth. And I think like this inability to get this moved on from your subconscious is what is blocking that. I would advise maybe a cord cutting meditation, cord cutting ceremonies maybe would help with this, because you are due a rebirth. King of Cups there. Yeah, I think I was just asking what advice I could get for you as I was pulling these. You know, this is about being in charge of your emotions. With that Moon there as well, that King of Cups, like, excuse me, and the Queen of Swords again. You could be a water sign, don't have to be, but Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Wow, too many. But yeah, this is about you, okay. Don't contact them. That's what this says. It says don't contact them because it's time for you to, instead of focusing your communication and movement outwards, it's time to focus it inwards. You know, you can be in control of your emotions, and it's your emotional body that needs work at the moment. You know, the Moon card there is I'm really feeling those swishy vibes, and this is about rolling around in your subconscious and figuring out your next steps. Queen of Swords in the upright here. They had the Queen of Swords in the reverse. You can have more control over your mind than you think. And this is about using your own discernment to make your own path. Oops, sorry about that. Pile number 1, my battery died. Okay, sorry about that. So where were we? We were on the 10 of Coins. So what were we saying? The discernment, the concentration, the boldness, the realization of what you've been through and how you've grown from that is going to direct you forwards to this 10 of Coins energy. And what's the 10 of Coins? It's abundance, it's happiness, it's fulfillment. It is a strong connection as well. It can represent marriage and things like that. And honestly, think about it. Was this person treating you the way that you would want to be treated by a spouse? Look at this. Okay, we have the 3 of Coins here as well. So this is about growth for you. Growth and learning. I will read this bottom line, but like I said, this bottom line is what will happen if you do contact them, whereas the advice here is it's really time to get this mind, and it's head and heart here. Head and heart is getting into balance for you. Knight of Cups reversed. Yeah, look, they won't reply. If you get in touch with them, they won't reply. If you got in touch with them, there would be no communication here. We've got the Knight of Cups reversed. We've got, oh no, sorry. Page of Cups reversed. Page of Cups reversed, Ace of Swords reversed, and Queen of Cups. So, I mean, I really don't think you would get communication from them. If you were persistent, you might, but only out of kindness. They would not be doing it to move forwards. So if they did, like, you know, you're only prolonging your own pain. It would be a case of you not trusting the universe. It would be a case of ending up having to be cut off again. They wouldn't want to be rude and cut off what's going on, but there's not going to be a new beginning here, and you wouldn't get if you want to contact them to get clarity, I don't think you would get that from them. And you would realize essentially that unconditional love is not what you're going to find with this person, and it would possibly force you to feel a bit more pain to learn to shower yourself with self-love. you know, if you're chasing this person, I'm really hearing if you're chasing this person, then, you know, you're not allowing in room for anybody else. Yeah, look at this. 5 of Swords reversed. Knight of Swords. It's time to move forwards. A High Priestess. You know exactly what's going on here. Like I said, there is heavy water energy, heavy air energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but don't have to be. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but don't have to be. And then again, Scorpio, Capricorn. But yeah, the big thing here is trust your intuition. Trust your intuition and understand the meaning of unconditional love, because that's not what you're going to find from this person. This is just going to cause stress. And, you know, communicating with this person is an attempt to manipulate the outcome. And that's not going to do you any favours. Okay, let's see what this card says. Emotions are a natural... Look, this was about emotional body. Do you remember the moon swishing? And the King of Cups is really about getting in control of those emotions. And we have the Queen of Cups down here as well. It's about balancing all of that within. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So do you harbour resentment for this person? Pile number 1. Do you harbour resentment for the fact that they did walk away, that they didn't treat you right? They didn't treat you right. You know, we've established that. And it's given you a bit of insight into yourself and the universe. And so we have trust here. This situation is calling for you to have faith. And that is what this, if there's something you can take from this, we always have to try and be thankful, right? And if there's something you can take from this, then it's that the universe put problems in front of you. Put problems in front of you to try and kickstart your journey, and now you must have trust and faith in the universe and where it's taking you. Okay, let's see. Ascended Masters, create open communication. Yeah, this is not about being stuck down in this 3D world for you right now, pile number 1. This is about growth, and this is about expansion. The Ascended Masters are with you. Your spiritual journey is on track. This energy, this asking about this person is not one of your priorities right now. Yeah. Take a few minutes to appreciate yourself each day. And aromatherapy has real benefits for stress relief and can help you feel more energized. There's a real need for you to practice self-love at the moment, pile number 1. And this is through self-care. So practicing gratitude, meditation, you know, big long soaks in the bath where you cleanse your soul as well as your body. Getting in tune with your emotions. If there's something stuck here with you, with this person, get rid of it. You can get rid of it. You have the power to get rid of it, okay? You have the power to release it, because the universe is currently calling on you to be more than this right now. Your angels are here. The Ascended Masters are here. You know, we've got power animals and animal guides here with this cow, with this rabbit, with this bee. Yeah, the universe is really asking you to get this emotional body in check. So, you know, your body is made up of mind, body, soul, spirit, right? You know, earth, air, fire, water makes the self. So what's the earth? Earth is your immediate surroundings, okay? It's your material world. It's your physical body. It's your physical surroundings. It's your home. It's your work life. Air is your mind, your thoughts, your intelligence, and fire is your spirits, your passion, your creativity, the things that drive you. And water is cups. Water is your heart space, and this is about getting your heart space in check. And the way that you can release this, if you need to release this, is to let yourself feel it heavily, and then that is going to guide you forwards. I'm just going to read a little bit from this book for you, and then that will conclude your reading. Number 2. Okay, throughout time, human beings have looked to spiritual teachers, gurus, and philosophers for guidance and wisdom in their everyday lives. Regardless of religious background or affiliation, people gravitate towards those who have achieved levels of ascension on the physical plane. Create open communication with others and listen objectively. Right now, you are required to connect to higher wisdom previously shared with a collective purpose. Daily rituals and routine. Yes, this self-care. Meditate every day. Get that gratitude journal. It's going to help you so much, pile number 1. Daily rituals and routine are essential to establish stability through decision-making processes. Open your mind and vision to signs and symbols from the Ascended Master realm. Many masters are associated with animals and symbols. Pay attention to art and imagery that you may feel emotionally or strongly connected to now as you are being guided divinely. Be consciously aware that the masters are working behind the scenes in your life to achieve a greater outcome. Karmic planning and your unique energetic blueprint requires certain learning experiences and events for you to grow and expand your soul and spirit into a new state of awareness. This is about the awakening. The unseen things of this moon card here and this rebirth is the big bit of this experience for you at the moment. So, angel assistance, Archangel Metatron, channeling higher wisdom. And your affirmation, I am a clear channel of divine knowledge. I share this wisdom with compassion and confidence. Okay, pile number 1, that was your reading. I really hope this resonated for you. If it did, please let me know in the comment section below. You know, like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. It all really helps me on my journey. If you wanted to book a private reading with me, you can get in touch using the link to my Etsy shop. It's just in the description box below. Also, feel free to come along and follow me on Instagram and TikTok, where I get regular readings out for you guys as well. Big thing to take away from this reading, pile number 1, is that self-care aspect of this, okay? The self-care thing is what's important here, because this is about your growth and you can choose to grow at this time, and basically that's what you've got to choose to do. Okay, sending you so much love and light, pile number 1. Mwah. Take it easy. Bye. Okay, clear the energy of the table. Whoops. On to pile number 2. Okay, hi pile number 2. You chose this acorn. Alright, I'm just popping that there for you. And I'll get these cards out. Okay, I just started pulling the cards out and I realised I didn't press record again. Anyway, pile number 2, you chose this lovely acorn. Right, at the top, I've got the Tarot of White Cats for you. And I've asked the Tarot of White Cats what's gone on here. Okay, so hopefully I can get a bit of insight into what's happened in the connection between you two. I'm also going to pull some of these story cubes and some charms at the beginning of the reading to hopefully gain some insight, see if this is resonating with you. Okay, underneath that I've got Tarot del Fuego, which is going to tell me how your person is feeling about you at the moment. Then underneath that I have the Fountain Tarot. I've asked the Fountain Tarot, should you contact them? So that is going to be a yes or a no. And underneath that, regardless of whether this says yes or no, I've asked the Tarot of the Magical Forest, what would happen if you did contact them? So if you do contact them, what's the outcome going to be? That's what this is down here. Oh, you've got 4, okay, of them as well. And then over here, I've got one of these Romance Angel Oracle cards and a Lover's Oracle card for you as well. I've got one of these Sacred Spirit reading cards for you and one of my little Stress Less cards as well. So these will hopefully get some advice and insight for you. And this is going to tell us about what, you know, what's the lesson of this? Why is this happening? Where's your soul at the moment? Okay, pile number 2. No, I did this with pile number 1 as well. I'm just excited to use charms. I don't always use them, so. Right, first things first, story cubes. What's the story? What is the story here? Okay. I'm going to use this side. Don't know why. Okay, what's going on here, please? Oof. Sorry. This was a dream for you, pile number 2. I've just got wow. Okay, there's really heavy dream vibes. I've just got this rainbow and this tree and this postcard, and I instantly got that song from The Sound of Music in my head. You know. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens. Few of your favourite things. This was your favourite thing. We've got a little foot and lock, but there's also a little sheep here as well. This is why it's telling me this was a dream for you. There's real dreamy vibes coming through. Okay, and then there's that star. Wow, look at this. So we've got the fountain and a question mark, and then oh my god, I want to swear so hard. And then we've got the snooze in person and the chat on its side. So basically, the long and short of it is this felt like an absolute dream. And I think this person ghosted you, to be honest. Either they ghosted you or they slowly stopped talking to you or something like that. They cut you out. I feel like, yeah, this felt natural to you. It felt like it was all moving at the right time. Everything was going smoothly. It was like you were growing into something wonderful. Yeah, and it felt really magical and really dreamy. And I feel like you felt like you put a step wrong. Like, I don't think you did put a foot wrong. They just closed things off. They locked things down. What's here as well? Yeah, that's sheep. I'm feeling really strongly that you felt like you did something wrong, and no, like, you were just trying to take the normal steps that a normal person would take. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I'm really hearing the fountain of truth, right? But the fountain of truth, you were just constantly left guessing, and then you felt like you could never get the truth from them. Yeah, and then they started fusing on you. They started getting quieter and quieter and really left you out in the cold. Right, what's going on here? Oh, I've got quite a few. Wow, what's going on here? What an interesting collection. Okay, I'm going to crack on quickly with this pile number 2 because this is a lot. Okay, we've got a little sponge here. I'm really feeling like you just wanted to soak each other up all the time. One or both of you could have been quite intelligent. We've got a festival from Leeds Festival here. Festival band. So yeah, this could have felt like a real party to you. You might have both had party vibes. Yeah, there's 2 festival bands there. I think you might have wanted children and to tie the knot, and that scared them. Yeah, look, there's that little cow. We had that in pile number 1. Okay, what else have we got? We've got this love heart. I really feel like you were kind of getting to the point of commitment. You know, you were ready to talk about marriage, babies, the future, moving in together. And they were not down with that. Okay, we've got another angel here. Different angel to we had in pile number 1. But yeah, this is... Your angels are here and they're supporting you and they want you to know that. Look at this one. Okay, you guys, music is so important to you because we've got the musical festival bands there, right? We've got a guitar pick here, so one or both of you could play guitar. We've also got a little star, but this is you know, like for a stretched ear, like emos and punks wear and metal people. So one or both of you has like really big emo vibes, really big punk vibes. You know, you're really punky, really cool, really into guitar music, heavy music. Those are the vibes I'm getting. Okay, we've got a 6 and a 3, both from the purple dice. Like, you're really, really spiritual, really spiritual. Oh, I thought I had more tarot cards than that come out here. Oh, I did. Oh gosh, Tower, yeah. This was a big thing for you, pile number 2. Okay, we've also got Libra. Wow, this is hitting me because my name's Jenny and there's two N's here and I'm also a Libra. Okay, we've got a P and two N's. So that could be initials. It could be something to do with your names. You could have two N's in your name. And we got the Hanged Man. Wow. Yeah, this was like really shaking everything up. It was like this could be the one, and then stopped. Made you have to see things from a new perspective. We've got the moon here. Yeah, whirlwind. This is like a carousel. Oh my god, I've got that Blink-182 song Carousel in my head now. Oh, this is ace. And I'm gonna give you both of these because I saw this upside down and I really thought it was a koi carp and a fish, but no, seeing it upright, it's an elephant. So elephants may have something important to do with you guys. But yeah, there's a lot of divine stuff here. You know, we've got purple, we've got the angel, love hearts, stars, the moon. You do feel quite connected. Elephants and cows as well. Okay, those are your charms. Let's see what's going on here. Death in the reverse. Ouch. Knight of Pentacles reversed and the Emperor. Okay. Someone could have ended up being quite controlling here. Or somebody wanted to have the power, is what I'm hearing. There could well have been power struggles between you two. Or I think that with that death reversed, I'm feeling that one or both of you was not ready for the change that was coming. Like, you know, like I said, I think you were ready for the whole hog and that was too much change. They were not ready to change their ways for you, which meant that this became completely stuck in the mud and it stopped. No movement whatsoever. Really ungrounded feelings on both sides. And yeah, the Emperor there putting a stop to this. So we've got Aries, Scorpio, and we've got Earth signs there as well. So Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Don't have to be any of them. Those are just the energies that we're picking up at the moment. But yeah. Oh, it's heavy. But basically it's stopped. It's done. You guys don't speak anymore. No. Right. The music is such a big thing for you, pile number 2. Like, there's more songs in my head now. Now I've got Gautier, somebody that I used to know, is also in there. I feel like there's going to be a lot of songs coming through for you in this reading. Okay, 2 of Wands. Remember, this is how are they feeling about you at the moment. So 2 of Wands reversed, Ace of Wands reversed, 9 of Wands, Knave of Wands. So much fire. So I think this was a very passionate connection. Again, there could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but they don't have to be. I feel like, you know, when this, you both started to feel like you 2 halves of a whole, okay? There was, like, balance was really important for both of you. And it used to be balanced and you used to do so much stuff together and you used to have such a great time. But I'm really feeling like, although there was deep attraction there, the attraction was not the same in the end. In the end, those feelings weren't mutual anymore, and that really kind of caused issues. I'm hearing, like, in the bedroom, basically, physically, that there were issues caused, and then it just became like a constant battle, and it was time to start again. How do they feel about you, though? What's really shouting out at me here is this 9 of Wands, you know, like, they feel like a wounded warrior. Like, this was really difficult for them. But 7 of Cups reversed. There was no choice. There was no choice but to go down this route. I'll take them. Okay, I'll take them. Yeah, 4 of Cups reversed. They try not to think about it anymore because it was really hard for them. They were just down in the dumps. But 8 of Wands, like, kind of, they're not blind to everything anymore. Look again, like, so much. I feel like they wouldn't mind speaking. You know, communication wouldn't be an issue to them. I feel like I'm hearing like the door's always open, but, you know, they're a bit blind to the fact that wouldn't that would block their new beginning, basically. Bottom of the deck, High Priestess in the reverse. They're really not very in tune with themselves. You know, I feel like they might act like they're in tune with themselves, but they're really not. Okay. I do have to say here, pile number 2, you know, yes, there's a lot of fire and passion here, but there's not a lot of love here. So, should you contact this person? Yes or no? Oh, look at that. 7 of Cups reversed again. Oops. 10 of Wands, that was. That kind of tried to flip upside down there as well. And Judgment in the reverse. Okay. I mean, this feels like a no. It does feel like a no. I'm going to clarify. The reason it feels like a no to me, though, is the 10 of Wands is a massive burden. Okay, it's going to be such a burden to have to even speak to them. Is a lot to carry. Judgment in the reverse, you know, judgment to me means hearing the call. With that reversed, it literally means no, don't call. Don't call. That 7 of Cups reversed, I'm really feeling like this person is not an option to you anymore. You know, it's not a choice. What have we got here? 6 of Wands. Was that in the upright or the reverse, please? Six of Wands in the upright. See what else comes out. Wow, a lot wants to come out. Should pile number 2 contact this person, please? Knight of Wands, and what's this? 3 of Wands reversed. There is so much fire. And there's the 2 of Wands. Okay. This is... Okay. Sun in the reverse. I'm sticking with my no. I am sticking with my no. I mean, there could be success on the horizon for you. And, I mean, if you... Right. Oh. Okay. I'll tell you what this is saying. Pile number 2. And it's a bit rude. But basically, I think it's saying that, you know, if you wanted to call them up and you were just interested in something physical, then yeah, you could get that. But really, is that going to help you progress? Is that going to help you go forwards and move forwards? A relationship is not an option for either of you anymore. And 3 of Wands, I'm hearing it would just be stepping backwards. What does this romance angel card say? New love, yeah. Like, you'd... Okay, I literally just said this would be stepping backwards. So if you do that, you're going to be blocking any new love that could be coming your way. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. I think you need to look to the new person, not the old person. Okay, what would happen if you contacted this person? King of Swords reversed. The Emperor reversed. The 4 of Pentacles. And the World in the reverse. Yeah, you would be clinging on to the past. You would be going against what you know is the right thing to do. You would end up entering into these control games again with the Emperor reverse. Like, there'd be a real lack of control. You might think you may be able to keep a lid on the situation, but it wouldn't work like that. I'm hearing it's a bit greedy and selfish to maybe do this because the World is in the reverse here. Like, you're not letting this chapter close if you do that. Queen of Wands, yeah, I mean, sure, you know, this person does think you're sexy. Yes, you would get communication back if you reached out for it. You want to be careful because you could end up, like, getting yourself in trouble. You know, if you didn't use protection or something like that, you could end up getting yourself... There's a 6 of Cups has just come out here, so it could even result in having a child with this person. And I really want you to think seriously about that, pile number 2, because I get the vibe that that's not what you want. 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It'd just be betraying yourself and what you know you feel deep down. Again, look, Ace of Cups is here. Look at what you've got in this reading. You've got the Ace of Cups and new love. This is not new love. This is old love. So I really think that you should heed this advice. You might be feeling a bit lonely, okay? And you might be feeling like, if I go to this person, will they communicate with me? Yes, they will communicate with you. Yes, they will, you know, if what you want is to go to bed with them, they probably would do that. Would it be emotionally fulfilling? I don't think so. Do you think they're even capable of feeling those emotions? I'm not sure. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Yeah, pile number 2, I hate to say it like this, but there's plenty more fish in the sea. This is old news. What have we got here? Ground your light, let your soul shine. Look, this person is looking at the sun coming up on a new day. This says stress is the trash of modern life. We all generate it, but if you don't dispose of it properly, it will pile up and overtake your life. And I think the memories of this person do pile up a bit. But look, this fizzled out for a reason. There was controlling behaviour here. Red flags to the max. Massive red flags. Are you looking at the past with rose-tinted glasses? The act of taking control is empowering. It's a crucial part of finding a solution catered to you and your needs rather than someone else's. Yes, this person was controlling. This person was not good for you. Okay, I'm going to read from the book for you here about the lesson that you need to learn from this situation, about what's gone on here and what's happened. Okay. Ground your light, shine your light on the world and let your soul shine. Grounding is really going to help. I feel like there's a lot of looking backwards here for you, pile number 2. And, you know, if you look forwards, if you realise the beauty of the circles of your life, if you step into this Queen of Wands energy, this fiery, passionate, funny, interesting, creative you, if you step into that you can only go forwards. You can only attract those people that you love and the people that are going to love you. The method of grounding our energy bodies, auric fields, and consciousness is to solidify our being in the present. Through the grounding process, our emotional, physical, and spiritual bodies become unified, bringing balance and well-being to our soul and spirit. While this practice can be challenging, it is important for you to remember you are influenced energetically by your environment. Right now, you need to ground your own light. Sorry, I think you and this person may even have lived together at one point. You need to clear out your house and clear out your space. The reason that this person plays on your mind is because their energy is still connected somehow. You know, have you still got some of their stuff? Is their stuff still in your house? What can you clear out? What can you get rid of? This trash message here. Right now, you need to ground your own light, come back to your heart space and center yourself in the present moment. Make yourself consciously aware of your breathing. Is it slow? Is it fast? Is it intermittent? Integrate your physical space, your physical body, with positive charge by grounding your new and current experiences with breathwork. Bringing in new light energy through your crown and anchoring your sacred self through your earth chakras will assist the grounding process. More importantly, never give power to anyone to dim your light. You are a lighthouse and deserve to shine your light across the night. Be wary of people pleasing. This controlling behaviour that you may have had before could be making you want to just make everyone else happy. This is about you, your energetic grounding and being in the present. I anchor and ground my divine light in my heart. I am free. Yes, free yourself from this. This energy is skanky, you know. They were trying to cling on to you, and you don't need that. Forwards, pile number 2. Forwards, yes. New love is right around the corner for you, and I'm really excited about that for you. So reach out to your angels, reach out to your spirit guides. Also, you picked the acorn. New beginnings. Excuse me. Fiery new beginnings are ready for you. That's cool. Okay, pile number 2. I think that was your reading. I hope that resonated for you. If it did, please let me know in the comment section below. You know, like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. It all really helps me on my journey. If you wanted to book a private reading with me, you can get in touch using the link to my Etsy shop. It's just in the description box below. Also, you could come along and follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Instagram and TikTok. I am on Twitter as well, but I don't really put a lot of stuff on there. Yeah, Instagram and TikTok, I get readings and check-ins and things like that out for you guys there as well. If you wanted to buy any of the decks, you can find links to those in the description box below as well. So let me clear up some of this stuff. Remember that you both loved music and you still love music, and it gives you fire, so you can reconnect with your musical self, and that is also going to help you. Okay, pile number 2, I'm sending you loads of love and light. Take it easy. Mwah. Bye. Okay. Clear the table. And on to pile number 3. Okay, hi pile number 3. You chose this lovely piece of quartz, just clear quartz. I'll pop that up there for you. I've just been overcome with a very big sense of calm, pile number 3. That's interesting. Let's see what your reading has to offer. So I've got the Tarot of White Cats up here. Oh, you've got 4 of these. So the Tarot of White Cats is going to tell me what's gone on here. I'm also going to pull some of these story cubes and some charms to see if this is resonating for you as well. Then underneath that, I've got Tarot del Fuego. You've got 4 of these as well. I was only aiming for 3. Tarot del Fuego is going to tell me how's your person thinking. Well, how's your person feeling towards you right now? So what are their current feelings? Like a bit of an energy check in there. Underneath that, I've got the Fountain Tarot. I asked the Fountain Tarot, should you contact them? So this is going to be a yes or no here. And then underneath that, I've got the Tarot of the Magical Forest. I always forget the name of this one. Okay, I've asked the Tarot of the Magical Forest, regardless of whether this is a yes or no, for should you contact them, what would the outcome be if you did contact them? Okay? So what would happen if you did contact them? Then I've got one of these Romance Angel Oracle cards over here. Lover's Oracle card there as well. One of these Sacred Spirit Reading card Oracle cards. And one of these little Stressless cards for you as well. So, pile number 3. As you can see, there's quite a lot of cards on this table right now. So let's have a little look, shall we? And see what has gone on here. What's happening? What's going on here, please? I'll use these ones. Right, what's going on here? Okay, we've got a magic wand and a book. This is telling me that this felt like a fairy tale. Literally, fairy tale vibes right there. I'm really hearing we've got a little it's like a person in a parachute and then a compass underneath it. So it's like you were floating around. I feel like this really had you up in the air and you didn't know which direction to turn. I think it might have taken you by surprise a little bit. And then we've got a house and an arrow. Like, I really feel like this person felt like home. I'm feeling like that's Cupid's arrow here. So it really, really took you by storm. And then we've got, let's move this amethyst up there. Yeah, we've got a tree and an upside down pyramid. There's really heavy vibes with that, like heavy spiritual vibes. like really solid, grounded. Like you felt that this ran deeper than anything that you could quite fathom. Oof. And then we've got a shooting star, an upside down sad face, and a question mark. You really don't know how to feel anymore. You're not sure. You're not sure if you're super sad about anything. You kind of have hope, but you don't know if you should have hope. You sometimes feel really down about it, but sometimes you just think you're going with the flow almost. Interesting. Okay. Pick some charms. What have we got here? Okay, we've got a marble. I love this marble. Okay, I'm getting world vibes off the marble. It's all fun and games. Sometimes you feel like you're losing your marbles. We've got the memory stick here, so you know. Wow. We've got the chariot, and we've got some tarot cards stuck in the USB stick. That's interesting. USB stick. You've got so many memories with this person, you know. Like you can remember so much fun with them. We've got a little yellow dice with the number 6 on it there. That could be important to either of you. Only very specific message here, but I'm hearing that the 6th of the 4th or the 6th of the 2nd, or there's 2, 4, 6 here. So that could be important days for you. Page of Pentacles. One or both of you could be an earth sign. Don't have to be. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We've got the Chariot. This was moving very quickly. Really, really quickly. 2 of Wands. The feeling was mutual. You know, there was mutual attraction here. I think it could well have been quite fiery. What have we got here? It says, a family's love is forever. A family is a circle of love. This really felt like someone you wanted to start a family with, someone you could start a home with. We've got a really beautiful moon there, and I think this was a beautiful connection. Again, another tree of life here. This felt bigger than you, is what I'm hearing. Love. Yeah, there was love here. Regardless of which direction it went, there was love here. Again, we've got this charm came out with group number 1. Honestly, I have if you're watching the whole video, I have loads of charms, but a lot of these same charms have been coming out together. We've got the letter D. Yeah, so we've got like that little cameo as well. That is really giving me gods vibes, you know, like the gods are shining down on you. 2p. Heads or tails, that's tails. So, little copper coin could mean something to you. Just wanted to get a couple more, I'm not sure why. Wow, okay. I got an angel, an A, an F, and a 4-leaf clover. Yeah, this is why this felt so heavy. It felt like it was setting roots, and it felt lucky to you to have met this person. So let's see what tarot cards we have for you. King of Cups reversed. Someone just couldn't deal with their emotions. Their emotions got the better of them. Could be a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but they don't have to be. The World in the reverse. 10 of Swords. The Star. Ouch. Yeah, there was a big betrayal here. Somebody really let somebody down. It feels like it's not over. That World in the reverse, you know, it feels like this chapter hasn't quite come to a close. But then with the 10 of Swords, kind of feels like you feel this flip-flopping, this not knowing which way to feel or which way to turn. Because on the one hand, you feel like this chapter is not closed. Like those, but with those words specifically, this chapter is not closed. But then with the Ten of Swords there, you know, the betrayal has been done. The die has been cast. And it kind of feels like a very solid ending to you at the same time. And there's the star again. The star. We have Aquarius vibes there. Deep healing. Deep healing vibes. And hope. And there's that cosmic feeling again for you. Oof. Heavy. But yeah, there's been, somebody couldn't deal with their emotions and there was a betrayal. Someone stabbed someone in the back. Literally massive letdown from someone on some part. Okay. How are they thinking and feeling about you? We've got the Three of Wands, the Tower, Ten of Wands, Four of Wands, a lot of fire energy there. They feel like they are trying to be patient with themselves. I'm hearing that on the one side they feel rotten and on the other they're really trying to figure some stuff out within themselves. Focusing on their plans, trying to be patient, trying to get their house in order. When I say get their house in order, that means like their immediate physical surroundings. Because they are going through some heavy changes. This has messed them up royally. Not messed, no, that's not the right word. This has flipped everything on its head for them, okay? Meeting you it's brought everything that they thought they knew crashing down around them, that they thought they believed crashing down around them. And they're going through some really hefty changes at the moment. And it is a burden to them. It's a burden, you know? And they carry around this burden massively. There's a lot of fire here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. But yeah, this is a huge burden to them because Four of Wands, you know, they see you as, if we go on the light side of the interpretation, they see you as long-term commitment potential. If we go to the heavy side of this interpretation, they see you as their twin flame. They see you as their soulmate. They see you as such an important connection in their life and something to be celebrated. You know, you've forced a spiritual awakening. This has been a cataclysmic connection and has forced an awakening for both of you. And they wish that they could unlock the key within themselves and come forwards and, you know, tell you how they feel because they are feeling really passionate at the moment. They really want to make contact with you. They want to reach out. Oh, gosh. We have the Empress. They see you as wonderful, abundant, joyful. They might want to start a family with you. They see you as the most beautiful, most wonderful person ever. But Seven of Swords reversed. This is why it's such a burden to you. They don't see how they could possibly be successful with you at the moment because they know they need to grow. They know they need to be honest with themselves about why this is a burden to you. And Six of Swords reversed, like they just can't move on. They can't move on. But they've not got the strength to do it at the moment. How do they feel about you? They feel heavy. They're falling hard and fast. As have you. Whew. But yeah, they have very strong feelings for you, pile number 3. Very strong feelings. Oh, I just heard it might not be this lifetime. Okay. Like I said, I asked these cards here, should you contact them? We've got the Tower reversed, the Nine of Swords reversed, the Eight of Coins, the Eight of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay, they've got the Tower here. They're going through some big changes, big stuff. This is, like I said, this is like a massive catalyst for growth for both of you. With that Tower in the reverse, I feel like you are also going through some of these huge changes. You really need to release this anxiety. And this Eight of Coins is telling me it's still time to do some work. Okay, Knight of Wands as well here. Should they contact them, please? Two of Cups reversed. And the Lovers card. Wow. What's bottom of the deck? Nine of Cups. Okay. This is interesting. Pile number 3. Should you contact them? Well, maybe. You've both got the Knight of Wands. This represents messages, okay? But with this Two of Cups reversed, that you both have things you need to work on for this to work out. There is growth needed on both sides here. It's very important that you take that into account before you jump onto your phone and message them. I'm really feeling like this is something you need to weigh up massively. Can you trust them? What has happened here with this Ten of Swords? What was that betrayal? Yes, we've got the Lovers here. I feel like, the Lovers is all about choice as well as romance and soulmate energy. There's no denying this is a beautiful connection, okay? But what behaviours have gone on here? That's what I want to know. You have to weigh this up, because with that Two of Cups reversed, if that was in the upright, I'd say call them, ring them, message them, shout from the rooftops. But I'm not sure, because there's still some anxiety here, because will it work out? Have you healed enough? Have you healed yourself enough for you to be not triggered by this connection if you do speak to them, if you do try to reignite this connection? Are you healed enough? That is where you need to be completely honest with yourself, pile number 3. Because you are going through your own Tower moment. Make sure you're not resisting these changes, because Eight of Coins, you need to be working on yourself here. Some of you have been diligently doing that work. Okay, what would happen if you did contact them? We've got the King of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Two of Wands. Okay. Oh, so it's difficult whether to say if you should contact them or not. Okay, and I'm gonna go into that a bit more. Remember, this is a general reading, so please don't be sat there cursing me saying I want to know whether I should contact them or not, because it's difficult to decipher with general readings when people have got such large and intricate lives, and there have been probably so many different relationships that this could very well resonate for. What would happen if you contacted them? You would get a solid, grounded reply. It would possibly be quite serious. Four of Cups. It's not amazing. I think that this person will be dismal. I think they'll be down in the dumps. I think they really have a feeling of not being good enough anymore. And so, you can contact them, but it's not going to be the big romantic reconnection that you think it's going to be. The feelings are mutual with that Two of Wands there. The feelings are mutual, but things are a bit stuck. Now, is it worth upsetting the balance and equilibrium that you've got for yourself at the moment? That's what I want to know. If you don't get the replies that you want, is it going to make you feel stuck in the mud? Is it going to make you feel like you've gone 5 steps forwards, 8 steps back? I don't know why I said 5 and 8 then. Is it 2 steps forward? Is it 1 step forward, 2 steps back if you contact this person? Because you have done so much healing. You know, you've done so much. And you've reached this balance and equilibrium within yourself. And that Two of Wands is saying, you know, the decision's up to you. That's too many. What would happen if pile number 3? Yeah. Okay. You might get a new beginning. You might get a new beginning, but you need to know that it's not going to be as insanely romantic as you would hope. It's going to be more wary. What's that one? Okay, I just saw the Hierophant there. Yeah, we need a bit of discipline here. Remember that they also want to reach out to you, but they know that they are not quite good enough for that yet. You know, they really need to get their emotions in check. And so if you contact them, yes, they'll reply to you because they feel this strong connection to you. But maybe some patience is required on your part as well. You know, they could well feel quite threatened and feel quite triggered if you do contact them. So it's important for you to have a calm strength about you now while you make this decision. Because the decision is essentially yours. Think of that 8 of Pentacles. That's in the reverse there. Is this going to threaten all of that work that you've been doing, pile number 3? You know. Let's see. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Yeah, I feel that in this. This is difficult because it's a general reading. Because for some of you it says, yes, contact them. For others it says, think very carefully about your choice. It's not screaming no, you know. It says it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So for some of you, it's a yes, contact them. And for some of you, it's a really think about this before you do it. Because you need to think about the effect it's going to have on you and the effect it's going to have on them. Okay. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose. There is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Wow. What does this one say? This is long. Oof. Mastering, this is interesting. You've grown so much, pile number 3. There has been so much healing being done, so much work being done on your part. Mastering mindfulness means completely removing judgment from your life. By judging things and people, you define yourself, and in doing so, take up space in your own mind. Suspend judgment and allow yourself to remain in the present. So is it possible to detach yourself from this situation a little bit? Were you watching this video and hoping that you'd get a no, don't contact them, and now you're given a yes and a it's up to you? Weigh this up properly. Are you thinking maybe I shouldn't? Maybe I don't want to upset the equilibrium and balance I've got at the moment. Send out positive vibes to your loved ones. Repeat these mantras. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you accept yourself as you are. May you be safe and happy. Oh, that's so beautiful. You know, I think this, if this has resonated for you, this is clearly a very strong connection. Very strong connection. And if you're unsure as to whether you should contact this person or not, there's nothing stopping you from energetically reaching out to them without physically taking part in active communication. You can send love to them. If you feel very connected to them and you can feel them in your heart space, you can tap your chest above your heart and just try and send them, try and imagine the vibrations going down a cord to them, that you can send them healing, because you're going to know if you think they're healed enough to deal with the communication from you. This to me implies that they've still got a bit of their own self-sabotage going on and they've still got quite a bit of burden. they do want to speak to you. They do, but they worry that they're going to fail massively. They feel too small. Small fish in a big pond, that's what they feel like at the moment. I'm going to read this to you again, because this is, again, it's about you and your journey. That's what's most important here, and that's what you've been coming to realise, what you've been coming to discover, is that, you know, if you are on the twin flame journey, or if you are learning about soulmates and lives and things like that, you're coming to realise that whether you are actively physically communicating with them in the 3D at this time, that's not what it's about. It's about the lessons and journeys and growth energetically over time for you and for them. And you're so in tune with that. And in doing that, you're going to be raising their vibe from far away as well. Guardian, guard your energy. Yeah, like for some of you, this is a yes. Please know that I am saying that. For some of you, this is a yes. And you know, you will get a reply. There is the potential of a new beginning should you speak to them, but you really need to think about the balance and equilibrium, because the Four of Cups is here. There is a part of them that might still be a bit, they might have too much of this Ten of Swords in them. They might have too much of this regret for their past actions to be able to open their heart space to you properly. So send positive vibes to them, whether you decide to interact with them or not. You can still send them good vibes and concentrate on your mindfulness that you've been doing. You know, you can also think about the reason for the communication too. Are you worried about them? Do you just want to know how they are? You know, there's no harm in asking how somebody is. Only you are going to know what water is under your bridges. So, Guardian, guard your energy, visualize positive outcomes. Guardians of the spiritual realm are perceived differently across all cultures and religions. Totem spirits, angels, and other shamanic spirit helpers are assigned to everyone at birth and can be discovered through vision quests, meditations, and deep forms of prayer. In ancient times, the medicinal assistance of hallucinogenic plants were used. Right now, you must guard your energy fiercely. Be mindful of how you feel energetically around others. Exhaustion, fatigue, confusion, and clouded judgment, that's what this is on about, is possible now if you allow yourself to be influenced by these energy vampires. Only you decide on a conscious or subconscious level if you wish to interact with these toxic energies. This is very interesting. It is possible now to have interactions with police and emergency service personnel, as the Guardian is a protector and teacher of spirits, highlighting personal safety and the safety of others. Currently, lunar cycles are influential. Be cautious of the full moon's influence over people and places. Always put your personal safety first and avoid taking unnecessary risks. Use careful practice in your holistic, counselling, intuitive and healing practices, as you are absorbing unwanted energy from others and need to clear and ground yourself after each session or experience to minimise mental and physical fatigue. Be wary of codependency. Angel assistance, Archangel Cieltiel, I'm not sure. Manifestation, humility and concentration. Affirmation, I am clearly guided by my divine guardian. I am protected always. So there is a message from Spirit there about you and your energy. Only you are going to know if this is going to be a positive thing and will feed your energy well. Will it help remain balanced within you if you reach out and discuss things with this person? I think as well you need to think about what you want from this person. Is this person able to offer you what you want? Is this person just going to take from you? Can I have one of these, please? Again, this is about your spiritual journey, this deck. So this is not necessarily about this other person. It's about you and your journey, because you've grown so much. You've learned so much. you know, you've understood that deep, deep connection, and you've been learning about timelines and lives and dimensions, star seeds, energetic ties to the past, energetic ties to the future, what outcomes there are, and living in the moment. Your final card, channel your knowledge, critical judgment. Wow, this is such a cool pile. Clear expectations and critical judgment. Automatic writing is a safe and powerful process of channeling spirit directly into writing. Like any sense or intuitive skill, it can be sharpened and improved with time and practice. More importantly, anyone can learn this skill. Without the active conscious self, the mind becomes free to instruct and navigate the individual. Automatic writing enables the channel to access higher states of consciousness and awareness. Innovation and creation is a byproduct of channeling in this way. If you are just beginning to open yourself to intuitive and spiritual communication, automatic writing can act as a bridge to strengthen your mind and intuitive channel. Before undertaking such a skill, you are encouraged to keep a clear and sacred space free of lower thought forms and energies that may cling or seek to enter an open channel door. Currently, soul guidance is required. You are being asked to connect to the higher wisdom of your soul. Removing ego-based barriers such as expectations, internal ridicule, fear, and control are necessary for clarity and peace of mind. Be wary of ignoring your own advice and an inability to be objective. With relaxed breath, let your thoughts inspire you to create or record new information as your inner thoughts and spiritual messages are conveyed to you to record in written word. Working with high vibrations or elevated energy levels will improve this communication and length of spiritual discussion. Your affirmation: my mind is open. I receive my soul's guidance loud and clear. So, pile number 3. I think that was your reading, and the answer is difficult, isn't it? It's kind of yes, but it's kind of ask your higher self to give you this answer. You probably asked your higher self and then clicked on this reading, right? But automatic writing could help you. Opening up a channel to your higher self and spirit guides could help you right now. Reach out to the angels. Ask them for assistance with making this decision, because it's a tough one for you. And this is the thing that this is saying. Like, it's saying there's still a decision. You have to embrace this huge inner change that you've been through. Release all those anxieties that you've had, and then decide, will this work for you? Also, you're going to have to make the effort here. It's on you, isn't it? You know, is that really what you want? Is it really what you need right now? Okay, pile number 3. That was your reading. I'm sorry that it wasn't 100% clear, yes or no. I mean, look, let's face it. It wasn't a no. It was a yes if you really, really want to, but weigh it up. So, if that resonated for you, please let me know in the description box below. If it did, I really hoped it helped in some sort of way. If you want to book a private reading with me, please get in touch using the link to my Etsy shop just in the description box below. If you wanted to come along and follow me on Instagram and TikTok, I get regular readings out for you guys there as well. Most importantly, pile number 3, you've done so much work on yourself already. I'm sending you so much love and support. Thank you. Take it easy. Bye.